2.3, The Inchcape Rock, page number 103. The icebreakers of this particular topic. The first question: prepare a word register related to marine life. Marine life means sea life, ocean life. So, the question is to find out the words related to ocean, sea, or marine life. And the answer is first, that is given here, sailors. The people, the person who sail in the sea. Now, another answers: ship, marine, radar, anchor, keel, deck, and port. These are the words which are related to marine life. Now, the second question: the functions of a lighthouse are: the lighthouse which is situated in the sea or ocean. What is the purpose or what is the function of that particular lighthouse in the sea? The one is done, the answer is done here, that is to show the direction. To show the direction to the boats, lighthouse is necessary. Now another responses or answers, that is to warn boats about dangerous areas. To warn the boats about dangerous areas or any other difficulties. The third answer is to mark safe entries to harbors. So these are the functions of a lighthouse. Now next question: discuss in pairs the various famous rocks in the world and mention the places where they are. Now, two columns are given. First, the famous rock and then their places. One is done here. Balancing Rock. The name Balancing Rock, which is situated in the place of Mahabalipuram. Now, the another answers are Mount Thai's Immortal Bridge. It is situated in China. Horseshoe Bend Rock, situated in Arizona, USA. And the last one, Phantom Rock, which is situated in Kerala. Now, these are some famous rocks which are situated in these places. Now, next question. Narrate in the class a story about someone who destroyed or spoiled someone else's good work. Many times we see such situation or condition in our life, in our friend's life, or in our relatives' life, that someone destroys or spoils someone's work or anything else. Now we differ from person to person. Next question. Discuss in pairs and groups the following expressions. Take the help of your teacher. Now, here five expressions are given. That is, as you sow, so shall you reap. Crime gets its own punishment. What goes around comes around. Tit for tat. Evil digs a pit for others but falls into the same. Now, one by one, we will see the answers of these related concepts or expression. First, that is, as you sow, so shall you reap. This means that if you do bad things to people, bad things will happen to you. Or if you do good things will happen to you. The way you behave in life will affect the treatment you will receive from others. Now, second, crime gets its own punishment. Many times we heard this concept or expression around us. Here, a punishment is a penalty imposed on somebody who is convicted of a crime. A punishment could be, for example, time in prison or a fine. Every crime gets punishment in the course of time. Third, what goes around comes around. The answer is the consequences of one's actions will have to be dealt with eventually. If someone treats other people badly, he or she will eventually be treated badly by someone else. So, the meaning of this phrase is whatever you do to others, you will get in return. म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये म्हणलं जातं ना की कसं आहे जग हे गोल आहे आणि आपण जे करतो ते आपल्यापर्यंत परत पोहोचतं. नेक्स्ट, टिट फॉर टॅट. Tit for tat, yes. What is the meaning of a tit for tat in Marathi? जसे कराल तसे भराल. So, tit for tat is giving back as much as you got, especially in retaliation for something harmful. A tit for tat action is one where someone takes revenge on another person for what they have done by doing something similar to them. And the last one, evil digs a pit for others but falls into the same. It means that the people with bad mentality do some bad things in order to harm others. But at last, due to their bad deeds, they themselves got bad effect on themselves. If you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. So, these are some expressions and their answers along with them. Now, here are the icebreakers of this topic 2.3 Inchcape Rock. In next video, we will see the introduction of the poet as well as the actual poem, The Inchcape Rock.